Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently playing through the 2013 Major League Baseball season, playing the Los Angeles Dodgers manager and general manager on Action PC Baseball as if it's OOTP and seeing if we can possibly win the World Series. Today, Matt Magill will take the hill as we count down 5 days or 5 games until Zach Greinke comes back to our pitching staff. Here's the lineup for today. Kind of a mix of starters and backups, including Tim Fedorovich gets his first start at catcher. We'll see how he does. See if he can keep Matt Magill on the beam. Facing the Miami Marlins in the first game of a homestand or a series with them at home. And they will be facing Ricky Nolasco, who, funny enough, gets traded to the Dodgers later in that 2013 real season and helps them make the playoffs. That won't occur in this simulation, as we will pick a needy team that we will face or could face in the playoffs. I guess it could be an American League team, and let them have Nolasco and see how they do, since we kept Nathan Eovaldi and canceled a trade for Hanley Ramirez. Okay, so let's play a baseball game. Today it's 69 degrees, wind blowing in from left field. That should help both pitchers. Matt stepping in on the hill with a 6.11 ERA, with 18 hits given up in 17 and 2/3 innings pitched, 14 walks over 11 Ks. So, and a whip of 1.811. We definitely have our work cut out for us. Let's see how we do. Facing the last place Miami Marlins. First up is Pierre Juan, hitting .264 on the season with a .612 OPS. You want to keep him off the base paths. He has 11 stolen bases thus far. The pitch by Magill. Is a bunt, and a very successful one for Pierre, and he's on at first. A 10 speed with a 64% chance for a steal. We're going to throw over there. And Pierre is back. Okay. Next up, Echeverria. Playing it short. He'll hit a ground ball to short. Gordon just going. Is that a double play? The runner is out, and the hitter makes 2. And that's the way to win a game. Getting Pierre off the base paths and getting 2 outs. Placido Polanco steps up. He's hitting .240 on the season with an OPS of 569. Wow. Pitch by Magill is a base hit into right. It's going to be a battle of a weak hitting. Oh, he's going for 2, and he gets in there. On Victorino's arm, he stretches it out to a double, his 8th on the season. So a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. I was about to say a battle between a weak hitting lineup and a bad starting pitcher and see who wins. All right. Justin Ruggiano, 207 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBI, 611 OPS. The pitch by Magill. And he walks him. I don't know how long this game is. He's going to make it through this game. That's only his first walk. There'll be more. Greg Dobbs steps in. Wow, look at this OPS. An on base of 503. He's hitting .257 on the season with 3 home runs, 8 RBI, and an OPS of 681. Got to be careful here. Let's take a look. I believe that's Marcell Ozuna. Yes. Still playing in the league in 2026. He has not done a whole lot here. Maybe it'd be better to walk the bases loaded here. I'm going to take a chance and do that. Again, we've learned if you're going to walk somebody, don't pitch around, walk them. All right, bases loaded, 2 out. The double play means nothing now if you don't get this out. Osuna not with great numbers. However, these guys who got on base before didn't have them either. The pitch by McGill is a base hit to center. Nope, it's a liner that Kemp catches. I just assumed that would drop. It did not, and somehow they get through that half inning unscathed. The Marlins lead the bases loaded. We're through half an inning. The Marlins haven't scored, and the Dodgers coming up to face Ricky Nolasco for the first time. Ricky on the season a 4.32 ERA and he's 1-2. 45 hits and 41 and 2/3 innings pitched, 9 walks, 30 K, and a whip of 1.296. Shane Victorino first up. He's hitting .306 with 7 home runs, 14 RBI, 20 runs scored, and an OPS over 900. The pitch is a liner over Dobbs' head. You get past Ozuna into right field, all the way to the wall. Victorino going to try for 3. Ozuna with a good arm, a 7. He's going for it. The throw to third doesn't even make it. It's cut off. It's first triple of the season, and the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Loney, Gordon, and Ethier will try to get him home. Loney on the season 333, 4 home runs, 21 RBI, and 911 OPS. Let's see if he can at least make a productive out here. There's a liner past Polanco. Pierre cut it off. It gets past Pierre, goes to the wall, bounces back. Pierre picks it up, and Loney will hold at second with a double. Victorino scores. The Dodgers lead 1-0. D. Gordon, not great numbers. On base at 325. I think I'd rather him bunt here. Let's see if he can do it. There's a bunt. Polanco comes in from third, and the throw gets him at first. But it's a sacrifice. It moves Loney over to third with 1 out. See if Ethier can pick him up. Those are good numbers for Ethier. On the season, 240 with 3 home runs, 12 RBI, a 753 OPS. He's come on lately. Started off terribly. Pitch by Nolasco. Walks it. All right, setting up the double play possibility. Runners at the corners, 1 out for Matt Kemp. Kemp getting the start in center field, hitting .293 with 2 home runs, 10 RBI, 11 runs scored, and an 810 OPS. Let's see if he can stay out of that double play. Can we play hit and run here? I don't even know if I want to play hit and run here. I want to stay out of the double play, though. He's only a 4. His speed is a 6. So we're just going to let him swing and hope for the best. This is a good number. It's not good enough to steal, though, for Ethier. Pitch by Nolasco is a liner to left. It's caught by Pierre. Let's see if Loney can tag and score. On Pierre's arm, a 2. He does easily. Ethier stays put at first. A productive out for Kemp and an RBI. 2 down for Uribe. 179 average with 4 home runs, 10 RBI, 14 runs scored, and a 607 OPS. Ethier still not at a percentage I'm comfortable with, so we'll let Uribe have a shot. He hits it on the ground to Hechavarria, who throws him out at first, making a great play. That's his 4th of the season, and the inning ends. But the Dodgers get 2 on a double by Loney and a sacrifice fly by Kemp. And after 1, they're up 2-0. All right, McGill with the lead. Let's see what he does against the bottom of this lineup. Wow, look at it. Average 192, but on base at 519. That sounds like a walk to me. Let's see what happens here with Dietrich. Nope, it'll be a fly ball to right. Victorino coming in, puts up the glove, and the ball comes down in it. 1 out. For Rob Brantley, a catcher, he's hitting .269 with 6 RBI, 4 runs scored, and an OPS of 638. The pitch by McGill is a base hit to center, it looks like. Yep. Kemp picks it up. It's going to be 2 as Brantley runs in there and gets into second. A 1-out double. He's only a 1 in speed. That'll bring up the pitcher Nolasco. And let's bring the infield in. This seems like a good spot for a bunt. All right, corners are in. He's going to try to move the runner over to third. My guess, we'll try to stop him. Pitch by McGill. Is a ground ball to Uribe. Poor play, and Nolasco's safe. Does Brantley make it to third? That's Uribe's first poor play of the season. Wow. He had been playing really good defense. All right, first and second, 1 out, and back to the top of the order with Pierre, who bunted his first time up. I don't want to play up. It's possible he'll bunt again. I'm going to bet he doesn't. The pitch by McGill is a fly ball to right. Victorino coming in. Has a 7 for an arm. I doubt they challenge him, but first he has to make the grab. He does. And that's it. 2 down. Both runners return to their respective base. Echeverria with a 197 average steps in. The pitch by McGill is a ground ball to Uribe. This is going to be a close play. He goes the short play to second, gets the pitcher, and the inning is over. Again, traffic for the Marlins, but nobody gets home. We're through 1.5. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Shoemaker, Fedorovich gets his first action of the season at the plate, and McGill facing Nolasco. Schumacher with a ground ball to Dietrich. Second, he throws him out easily. Tim Fedorovich steps in. First at bat. The backup catcher hits a ground ball to short. The throw to first gets him by a half hour. 2 outs for McGill. And the best thing I can say here is we'll start off the next half inning at the top of the order. There's a fly ball to center. And we're done. We're through 2. It's been a long 2 innings. Dodgers lead 2-0. All right, Polanco, 1 for 1. Not great numbers, so we'll let him face McGill. There's a fly ball to right. Victorino very busy today. Looks at the can of corn, drops his apron, and collects the ball. 1 out. Ferrugiano, Justin, his first time up. Oh, did he bunt or walk? He walked, okay. He'll step in for the first time and face McGill, and he hits a fly ball to left. Ethier seemingly coming in, Gordon going out. It looks like it's Ethier's ball to catch. We've had a lot of fly balls. 2 down for Dobbs. He was walked his first time up. That time it was intentional. And I think we might do it again. Look at the on base. We're going to pitch around him for sure. I know. Taking a chance here. Does he have power? I'm assuming he has power. If he has really good power, forget it. We'll just intentionally walk him. He does not have great power. So we'll take a chance here and let McGill pitch to him. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we did. Struck him out. For McGill, 3 half innings are complete. In the game, it's 2.5. The Dodgers lead 2-0. Victorino, 1 for 1. He had a triple his first time up. See what he does against Nolasco here. That's a pop-up. Will it make it to the outfield? It's really high. Dietrich on the grass makes the catch, 1 out. For Loney, who doubled his first time up. Let's see if I'm right there. Yep. He hits a ground ball. No. A liner to Osuna, who makes a great play to make the catch. Loney robbed there. That's Osuna's first great play of the season. 2 down. For D. Gordon, we didn't tell his stats his first time up. He's hitting .306 with 2 home runs in the same game. 7 RBI, 17 runs scored, 10 stolen bases, and an OPS of .778. The infield's back, so we're going to try to bunt again. There's a ground ball that looks foul, but it's... who knows? And there's an error, and is Gordon on? It's an error by Dietrich. I like to see what happened there. bunted between first and second, and he kicked it. All right. We have a runner on, not much of a chance to steal. But that gives Ethier a chance to step in. Let's see if he can do something. Great numbers there to face Alaska. The pitch. That looks like a base hit over Dietrich's head into right field. Into the gap, maybe? Gordon can run. And we're going to try for third, even though I've seen people get thrown out. Over 90% chance. Not this time. First and third, 2 out for Kemp, who flew out to left and got an RBI on Pierre's arm. This time he needs a base hit to get a run home. Good numbers for Nolasco here. The pitch to Kemp. Struck him out. That's only Nolasco's first. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and the Dodgers lead 2-0. McGill at 39 pitches. So far, so good. Facing Ozuna here in the fourth. There's a ground ball. It looks like to Loney. He's got it. He collects it. He steps on the base ahead of Ozuna. 1 out for Dietrich. Wow, an on base of 519. I don't think this guy can't have power, right? Well, a 5. I'm going to take a chance to pitch around him. And he hits a ground ball to Schumacher. Throws him out. Nothing to worry about. 2 down for Brantley, who had a double, I believe, first time up. And Nolasco on deck. He had a hit. We can try to walk Brantley here. No, we're going to pitch to him. Okay, first before. I have to do, this feels like doing the bullpen batter by batter. I got to do this with McGill the whole time to try to win this game. Not a lot of power. 1 home run on the season. All right, we're going to pitch to him and hope. Let's see what McGill can do at 45 pitches now. He walked him. Okay. Catcher's on at first. That's McGill's 3rd walk. And here comes Nolasco. No chance to bunt here. Let's see if we can get out of this half inning. Oh no, he walks the pitcher. Well, both the 8 and 9 hitter back on base again the second time around. We go back to the top to Pierre, who's got a good on base. A base hit here, a double here ties the game. All right. The fourth was the unraveling for the fourth half inning was a bad time for Chris Capuano when he came back. We don't have a huge lead here, so we have to be very, very careful. Let's see if he can even get through this. We'd love to get him. Well, we'll take whatever we can get with McGill. See if he can get out of this jam again. He strikes out Pierre. We're through 3.5. McGill, no runs scored. 4 walks, 4 hits though. Lots of base runners. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Uribe, Schumacher, and Fedorovich for the second time against Nolasco. The pitch to Uribe is a pop-up. Right now, he's playing terrible baseball. The shortstop goes onto the grass and makes the catch. 1 out for Schumacher. 0 for 1. Oh, that looks like a liner into left. Is it going to fall? It will. In front of Pierre, and Schumacher will hold with the single. Fedorovich steps in. Second at bat. The pitch is a ground ball to Dobbs. Let's see if this is a double play. Flip to short, back to first. The runner is out, and the hitter makes 2. And that'll end the half inning. We're through 4. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Now, McGill would love to get a win. But to win, as a pitcher, you have to win the game. And it's a very, very close game. I thought there'd be a ton of runs scored. So far, not the case. So, I'd love to coax him through this half inning. But, yeah, I don't know. He makes me nervous. Let's just say that. Okay, the shortstop steps in for the first batter of this 5th inning. Let's see what McGill does here. Fly ball to right. Nope. Tucking back. Victorino to his right makes the catch. All right, 1 out. Polanco, 1 for 2 on the game. Let's pitch to him. Fly ball to center. Kemp going back. Going way back. Ball coming down, and Kemp makes the catch. 2 out. McGill facing Ruggiano. Justin, 4 home runs on the season. The numbers are not spectacular. Let's see what McGill can do. There's a liner to left. Ethier makes the catch, and we get him through 5. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Wow. All right, now pull McGill. First of all, let's take a look at our bullpen. Who's available today? Both left-handers are available. It says McGill is strong. That doesn't mean anything. Chris Withrow's back. Kinley's available. Belisari is available. And Guerrero. The only one not available is Guerra. Okay, so we have 4 righties and 2 lefties. Plenty of choices. Dobbs will be the first one up next inning. He's not good against lefties. Is it too early to bring him in? Can pinch hit for McGill. Let's take a look at that. That decision will have to be made first. Nobody stands out except Puig. Would like to bring Puig in as a defensive replacement later. I could be happy with what McGill did, and let's just go from there. I think that's what we're going to do. Yasiel Puig. Get your chance. So thank you, Matt. You got 5 half innings of no-run baseball. All right. Yasiel Puig. End of the game. Facing Alaska. Start off the bottom of the 5th, and he walks. Now, if we can just get to the point where I can replace one of the outfielders, that'd be great. And I don't mean Victorino. So we're going to try to get to the 4th spot for Ethier. That'd be great to put the pitcher in that spot. We'll see. All right, infield comes in. We're not punting. Victorino is going to swing. And let's see what he can do. Puig not a chance at running. There's a fly ball to center. Back goes Ruggiano. Looks playable. Near the wall. Makes the grab. So he gives it a ride. Nothing doing there. Puig back at first for Loney. 1 for 2. Puig again, only a 35% chance. Oh, they throw over. And he's back. Now it's 61%, but that's not tempting enough. Pitch to Loney. The ground ball to short. And he makes a web gym to get Puig at second. Nice job. That's a second great play today. Loney does not get thrown out at first. He's on for Gordon, who's 0 for 1. He was safe on an error. He's tried to bump both times. I think we're going to try it a 3rd time. Pitch. There's another bunt. That looks foul, but it is. Okay. 2 strikes on Gordon. The pitch is a bunt. Polanco get it. Doesn't get him at first. That's a single. Oh, no. They're challenging, and he's out. All right, well, sorry. D thought he had a base hit. He did not. That'll end the 5th. We're through 5. It's 2-0 Dodgers. All right. Puig is going to stay in the game. We're going to put the pitcher. Okay, that's not the worst situation in the world. Let's see if I can go fix this. Do what I want to do. First pitcher in is going to be Paco Rodriguez. He's going to go in Ethier's spot. Okay, I can't do that. Paco Rodriguez is going to go in this spot. Apparently I can't do that. Can I do this? Can I put Puig in? Oof. Okay. First of all, I need to know if Kemp can play left field. He can't. Okay. So we're going to see if I can move Kemp to left. Well, first of all, let's see if I can move Victorino to center field. They just don't want me to do what I need to do. Okay. Let's go back out. I want to do that, but they're not letting me. Okay. I don't know why I can't just tell the computer what I want to do. So take Kemp out. Alright, that leaves Puig in right field. I still can't do that. Put Rodriguez a pitcher. Alright, that's good. Can I put Victorino in center field? And Puig in right field. Okay. See, that was easy. Ethier somehow gets redeemed and gets to stay in the game. That's not a terrible thing. But there we go. Now Rodriguez hits second. Next half inning. Alright, Dobbs comes in. Should be able to get Dobbs out. See what he can do. It's a comebacker to Rodriguez. Over to Loney, 1 out. He's going to pitch. He may hit. I want to get these two guys out. And I'm assuming I'm going to need him to do it. Pitch by Rodriguez, a pop-up. Loney drifting to his left. Looks like it's right on the line. Is that a foul ball? Near the stands. 2 down for Dietrich. 0 for 2. And he strikes out. Okay, before we decide if he's going to hit for himself, let's look at Brantley. He's 1 for 1. He's walked also. He's been on base twice today. He's better against righties in terms of power. He's horrible against lefties. All right, that solves the problem. Paco's going to hit for himself. Ethier steps in. It's a fly ball to right. Osuna drifting to his left. Should have a bead on this one. Nope, it's off the wall. Ethier into second. Second hit of the day. I'm glad I kept him in. I was going to do that all along. 6th double of the season. And a runner on with nobody out. Now, Rodriguez cannot bunt, right? Most relievers cannot bunt. And he's a 0. So there's no reason to try to do this. Let's let him swing. Maybe he gets lucky. The pitch is a base hit into right field over Dietrich's head. Osuna with a 7 arm. We're not going to try that. Ethier stays at third. Wow. All this conjecture, excuse me, not congestion, that's just in my nose, about where to put people and who's going to hit, and Rodriguez ends up getting a hit. Uribe steps in, boasting a 175 average. Let's see if he can just make a productive out and get us a run. He can't even make contact. 2 down. For Schumacher is 1 for 2. He's my last chance to get a productive outrun. Don't hit it on the ground. The pitch. He walks. All right, the bases are loaded. The pitcher moves into second. Got his windbreaker on. The bases are loaded. The weather is 65. The wind's blowing in from left field at 5. So, again, don't need base hit here. Tim Fedorovich can get an RBI. All he has to do is make contact, hit it in the air, preferably over to Pierre. Let's see what he can do. Nolasco now with 3 walks. 87 pitches. Has pitched really well. I mean, you see why the Dodgers wanted him. The pitch is a ground ball to second. Dietrich, the shortstop for 1. It's a double play. No run scores. The runner is out, and Fedorovich, for the second time today, is 2. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete. The Dodgers clinging to 2 runs scored in the first and lead 2-0. All right, Brantley. We kept him in for this purpose. Let's see if he can get him out. He does. Struck him out. Now let's see who comes up for Nolasco. Rodriguez pitching great. Only 15 so far. So let's see if they make a call here in the top of the 7th on Nolasco. And they do. That's it for him. He pitched well. 2 runs, 6 hits. He did have 3 walks. I mean, a very workmanlike opponent against this lineup. Not our best lineup, per se, but Matt Diaz coming into the game. Let's see. I don't know much about Matt. On the season, 111. 1 hit in 10 at-bats. Or 10 plate appearances, 9 at-bats. Looks pretty pedestrian. We're going to pitch to him. Love to pull him right here. What do you think? Pierre on deck. I mean, if I don't pull him here, he is going to be out for the next game, more than likely. He might already be at 15 pitches. Withrow, Belisario, Guerrero. You cannot fool around in this game. Would love to stay away from Withrow today. Use him tomorrow. We're going to need a lefty later. Dobbs is definitely going to have a chance to hit here at some point. All right, we're going to try Guerrero. See if we can get 1 out. Get through this. It's going into Rodriguez's spot. Okay. He has a better numbers against right-handers, but I didn't want to use my other lefty. Guerrero has given up home runs, 2 of them. 2.45 ERA, 11 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 walks, 9K. A whip under 1 at 8.18. That's pretty good. See if he can get Diaz out. Has a fly ball to left. Gordon going back. Ethier shifting more to his right and in, and he makes the catch. We're through 6.5. Oh no, we're not. That's only the second out. Got a little ahead of myself there. Sorry. All right, Pierre is up. Pierre doesn't have great numbers there. All right, Guerrero, go get him. Ground ball to Uribe. Taking a long time. Long throw. They got him. Whew. Okay, now we're through 6.5. The Dodgers still lead 2-0. Guerrero got me through that. Forgot how many outs there were. That's not a good thing. Okay, bottom of the 7th. Still searching for another run. In comes Chad Qualls. 1.29 ERA, 1-1. Record has given up 13 hits in 14 innings, 7 walks, 11K, a 1.429 whip. We walked his first time, after coming in off the bench. He strikes out this time, 1 down. Victorino, 1 for 3 with a triple. Steps in. And he hits one into right. See if he tries for 2. He thinks about it. He is not going to try it. He'll hold with a single. A 1-out single. He's a 93% chance to steal here. All right, we're going to take that chance. See if they throw over. They don't. And he's stolen it. His 6th stolen base. And he's in scoring position for Loney, who's 1 for 3. See if he can get him. Pitch by Qualls. No pitch. He just tells him to take the base. All right, first and second, 1 out for Gordon, who's 0 for 2. He's bunted 3 different times. Twice he's been thrown out. Reached once on an error. Not good numbers. So we're going to try to punt for the 4th time. The pitch by Qualls. Ooh, just got him at first. Can we challenge that one? All right, he moves both runners over, though. Second and third, 2 out, and it's up to Ethiers. 2 for 2 today. He's walked, he's singled, he's doubled. We'll take a single. Decent numbers. Let's see if he can get the run home. And he gets walked. This is why Qualls has so many walks. 9 walks now on the season. The bases are loaded for Guerrero's spot. Okay, let's see what we got on the bench. We're definitely going to try to get a run home here. Who has a hit in their bat? It looks like Scott Van Slyke has the best shot. He comes in to hit. That means we need to get the next 6 outs with the rest of the bullpen. All right. Sure would help to get an insurance run or 2 here. Pitch by Qualls is a fly ball to left. It's up high, but looks playable for Pierre. He's drifting back, and he makes the grab. Dodgers leave the bases loaded. We're through 7. 2-0. All right, 3 right-handers and then Dobbs. So let's see. We could go to Kinley right here. Belisario, there's a difference there. The game is very, very tight right now. Withrow. Withrow's the call. Let's see if he can do it. He goes in Scott Van Slyke's spot. Chris Withrow on the season, a 1.17 ERA. He's got 1 win, 1 save, given up 4 hits in 7 2/3 innings pitched, 4 walks, 8 K, a whip of 1.043. He's great. He's just not available very much. All right, let's see what he can do here with Hechavarria. Hechavarria? The pitch is a bunt, but they get him. Nice play by Loney. They were awake for that. I was not. 1 out for Polanco. Pitch by Withrow. Walked. All right, the tying run is at the plate. And Ruggiano. Just in with his 4 home runs. Let's take a look at his power source. It's an 8 against a lefty. So we're not bringing in the lefty. We're going to trust Withrow can keep the ball in the yard right here. Polanco not running. Pitch. He walked him. Okay, 2 on, 1 out for the lefty Dobbs. And Dobbs on the season does not hit lefties very well. So we're going to go to our other lefty right here, J.P. Howell. Kind of our ground ball double play specialist. Withrow, not his best performance. 2 walks. Those runners are his. See if Howell can get him out of this jam. Those are terrible numbers. But all that matters is what happens when I push this button. The pitch. Struck him out. 2 out for Ozuna. Do we want to leave him in to face Ozuna? I don't think Ozuna is scary as... Oh, yeah, he's scary. Versus a left? Okay. So, Kenley time and try to get 4 outs. We could try Belisario here. No, let's go with Kenley. And if he can't finish it, still have Belisario to pitch. Boy, we've used the pitchers this half inning. Okay, can Kenley get us through here? The pitch to Ozuna is a ground ball to Jansen, and he fouls it up. His first error on the season. And the bases are loaded. Kenley not perfect on the season. 1.02 ERA, 3-1 with 3 saves, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 walks, 26 strikeouts. All right, bases loaded. Facing Dietrich to get out of this half inning. There's a fly ball to right. Puig watching it, drifting as a bead, makes the grab and they get out of it. A comedy of walks and errors. Miami leaves the bases loaded but still doesn't score. We're through 7.5. Ryan Webb's coming in to pitch. The Dodgers lead 2-0. The Marlins have left 10 on base. The Dodgers have left 9. Okay. Ryan Webb on the season with a 5.94 ERA. He's 1-1. He's given up 21 hits and 16 2/3 innings pitched, 8 walks, 16 strikeouts, a whip of 1.740. If Juan Uribe is ever going to get a hit, it's against this guy. The pitch. There's a liner to left, and it falls in. Uribe's on the board, and there's an insurance run that we could sure use. Schumacher steps in. Uribe not going anywhere. Schumacher walks. For first and second, nobody out. For Fedorovich, who's hit into 2 double plays today. I'm going to guess he cannot bunt. But let's check. Look at the stats. It just came up. He's a 4 at sacrificing. Well, that's good enough for me. Let's see if he can do it. The pitch. That looks foul. Okay. 2 strikes. Not great numbers. We're going to try one more time. He bunts and they get a double play. He hits into 3 double plays. But Uribe somehow is at third. Okay, but there's 2 outs, and now Puig has to get a hit to get the run home. Wow. Nice play by the catcher. Last game we had a catcher make a double play too. Incredible. Puig needs a hit, and he gets one. Okay, this is almost too much comedy. I want to see how many walks at the end of the game. We've had both teams. Way too many walks. All right, Victorino steps in. 2 for 4 on the day. Base hit definitely guarantees a run. Puig not going anywhere at first. The pitch by Webb. Struck him out. We go to the 9th. The only runs were scored in the bottom of the 1st. It's 2-0 Dodgers. Kenley trying to finish this off, facing Brantley, Webb, Spot, and Pierre. See if he can get 4 outs. Brantley hits one to left. Ethier makes the catch. 1 out. For Webb's Spot. Chris Coghlan. We're not even going to check him. We're just pitching to him. This is Jansen's game to win or lose. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Puig shifting to his right. Looks up and makes the grab. 2 down. Jansen only at 10 pitches. Facing Pierre to end the game. The pitch is a ground ball to Uribe. Long throw to first. Pierre's beat it out. No, he hasn't. Let's see if they challenge. There could be a challenge here. They've already won 1 challenge today. And nope, he's out. And the Dodgers win 2-0. you like pitcher duels, the last two videos, man. Matt Magill, and who would have ever said that about Matt Magill? Pitcher's duel. That was a much tougher game than I thought. There would be a lot of runs scored, a lot of runners were left on base. Let's see walks. Miami had 6 players walk, and the Dodgers had 7. 13 total walks in that game. If you liked watching walks, this was the game for you. Nolasco, as we said, pitched well. We see why he was on the Dodgers' target. He was a target for the Dodgers at the trading deadline, or it was actually even before that, early July, that he came over. But he'll be going to somebody else. Walls pitched well. Webb somehow got out of it. Magill had a possible 131 pitches. I don't think we would have won the game if we would have left him in. Rodriguez, Ferrer, Withrow had 2 walks. Howell came in and helped get him out of it, and Jansen finished it and slammed the door on the Marlins. I've always thought that if you're a pitcher and you cause the error and the run scores, it should be an earned run. But nobody listens to me. MVP Shane Victorino, I guess. The only 2 runs, Victorino tripled, Loney doubled him in, Gordon bunted him over to third, Ethier walked, and Kemp hit a sacrifice fly. Not a lot of offense. Hopefully some more next time. The Dodgers go to 25-9. They still haven't hit double digits. Detroit has 8 losses now, and Cincinnati has 8. These are the only teams without double-digit losses. Boston only at 10. So we'll see once it finishes if anything's changed. It repopulates here. Detroit still with 8. Cincinnati at 9. And let's take a look. Ryu up next. Ryu will face Miami. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.